Welcome back. And in our sports news, Pyeong-Chang of South Korea won the right to host the 2018 Winter Olympic Games on Wednesday with a crushing victory in the vote by the International Olympic Committee over rivals Munich of Germany and France's Annecy. IOC President Jacques Rouge announced the victory in Durban after just one round of voting. Pyeong-Chang polled 63 votes to 25 for Munich and a mere 7 for Annecy, a totally unexpected margin of victory. It'll be the first time a Korean city has staged the Winter Games and only the third time it will have been held in Asia.
I would say congratulations to Pyeong-Chang and thank you to Annecy and Munich, and we understand, of course, their disappointment. But I think that there is maybe a lesson in the achievements of Pyeong-Chang is that patience and perseverance have prevailed and were important.
Today, our effort and commitment to hosting the Winter Games has been rewarded. We will now ensure that this hard work continues all the way through to 2018 to create an amazing Winter Games experience. Thank you very much indeed.
Britain Mark Cavendish became one of the top 10 stage winners in the Tour de France when he raced to victory in an incident-packed fifth stage in Cap Frahel on Wednesday. Before Cavendish dashed to his first stage win, almost all the big names hit the tarmac in a windswept ride along the Breton seaside. The unluckiest team were Radio Shack, who lost their leader Janez Brajovic 90 kilometres from the finish. The Slovenian was forced out of the race after being diagnosed with concussion and a shoulder injury. Three-times champion Alberto Contador of Spain fell with 88 kilometres to go and threw his bike in anger. Norway's Thor Hushovd retained the overall leader's yellow jersey. And in football, 7 people were arrested and many more were questioned by police in Turkey on Wednesday as part of a probe into match-fixing allegations in football. A further 26 people were brought to court to be questioned by prosecutors, and police have detained some 60 people since Sunday. The Turkish league begins on August the 7th, and UEFA has set a deadline of July the 15th for confirmation of the team taking part in the third Champions League qualifying round. Fenerbahce, which is at the centre of the probe, and whose chairman Aziz Yildirim is the highest profile detainee, won the league for a record 18 times last season. Meanwhile, Spanish giants Real Madrid have signed Portugal left-back Fabio Coentrão from Benfica on a 6-year contract for a fee of €30 million. Coentrão, 23, had a contract with the Portuguese club until 2016 and is regarded as one of the most promising left-backs in Europe. In an interview with Real Madrid TV, he stated that he is proud to join a club coached by Jose Mourinho, hailing him the world's best coach. And as the Copa America competition deepens, Brazil is preparing to face Paraguay in Cordoba on Saturday. The team was out practicing on Tuesday after their disappointing 0-0 tie with Venezuela in their opening match, and player Alexandre Pato said the team doesn't want to make the same mistakes in the next round. As for their loss, the team also complained about the pitch, which they felt did not help their performance. And finally, in sports, in motor racing, Formula One driver Mark Webber says the media has gone silly over speculation that McLaren's Lewis Hamilton could replace the Australian at Red Bull. Webber insisted that he sleeps well at night, despite the ongoing speculation surrounding his future with championship leaders Red Bull, as McLaren's Lewis Hamilton has been linked with a move to the team. The 35-year-old Webber is on a rolling year-by-year contract, and while Red Bull have indicated they are happy with his performances, it has not stopped speculation.
My chances are very good. I think it's coming together. The last few races have been very positive for me, so there's no reason why I can't do very well this weekend. So looking forward to a clean Friday and Saturday and focus on all the things that make a difference to me to get the job done, and hopefully we finish ahead of everyone else.
And finally, the Berlin Underground was turned into a very special catwalk on Wednesday as a part of the Berlin Fashion Week, where rock and roll, punk, gothic and urban street were the styles of focus. One of Berlin's U-Bahn subway trains became the meeting point of the fashion scene, where young independent fashion designers and labels presented their new collections inside a moving underground train. And on the other side of town, 37 young designers presented their innovative creations to an international fashion audience at the grand finale of the Triumph Inspiration Award. The contestants were asked to interpret the slogan, 125 Years of Celebrating Women, where an international celebrity fashion panel selected the winner. The criteria for judges included an innovative interpretation of this year's theme: uniqueness, concept, aesthetics, quality in design and execution, as well as presentation.
I think it's got a really exciting and innovative energy here. There's so many. I've heard there's the most artists and residents here than any city in the world. And I think that kind of creative energy hopefully will, feed into fashion and create some really interesting new ideas.
The National Centre of Meteorology and Seismology has reported that dusty conditions will continue throughout the UAE for the next few days. So let's take a look at the local and international weather forecast for tomorrow. And before we head out, here are the top stories again. Prime Minister of Kuwait wraps up his visit to the UAE. UAE achieves top position in Middle East ranking in Rule of Law Index. New Zealand Civil Defence cancels tsunami warning. And Dubai World spins off property arm. Well, that brings us to the end of the bulletin. As always, we'd love to hear your comments. You can write to us at news@city7tv.com or by calling us on 04367 2230. From the entire news team, it's goodbye for now.